Taiwan plans to increase the minimum salaries for foreign domestic workers after years of stagnation. Monthly pay will rise to the equivalent of around $670, up from the current $570. While minimum wages for Taiwanese workers are regularly adjusted, salaries for foreign domestic workers have not seen an increase for 7 years. There are over 670,000 migrant workers in Taiwan. 220,000, hailing mostly from Indonesia, are employed as domestic helpers. For more on what this will mean for foreign domestic workers in Taiwan, our reporter Kilpatrick spoke with Lennon Wong. He's the director of the Serve the People shelter for migrant workers in the northern city of Taoyuan.
Why has it been so long since the last pay increase for foreign domestic workers in Taiwan?
Actually, there's no law to protect the migrant domestic workers. They are not covered by the Labor Standard Act. So when we have the raise usually every year for the minimum wage, the domestic workers, they are not covered at all, regardless of their nationality. But of course, most of them are blue-collar migrant workers. So they don't have the minimum wage. So that's the reason why whenever we have a raise, they don't have. So there will be a special raise for them.
Obviously, there's been a lot of inflation as well over the past 7 years. So is this $2,000 increase enough to make a substantial difference to people's lives?
No, absolutely not. From our point of view, we think it's an injustice. We should cover all the workers in Taiwan under the Labor Standard Act so they can have the same standard, the same requirement, the same legal basic minimum wage. Of course, it's better than nothing, but it's still very, very not enough. The inflation, the price rising in the past years is totally more than the raise of the salary. So this is totally not enough, actually.
And besides better pay, what are some other things the government could be doing to improve conditions for these workers?
The first one, to cover the domestic workers under the Labor Standard Act. Number two, the government should cover the caring workers, especially those in the house, under the long-term caring system, to be under the Ministry of Healthcare. So their welfare, their salary, their working hour could be estimated under the long-term caring system. Number three, the taxation system should be changed. Now, most of the tax or the national revenue in Taiwan are from the workers' income tax. The money from the business tax is relatively very small. So the government should raise the tax from the business part. This will be one of the most fundamental thing to do to raise the government's money so they can have more budget to do the social welfare system, to make a better long-term caring system.